In this video I'm going to show you how to transform my lawn from this into this in 4 months. So here we can see how the lawn started when we moved in. There were loads of bare patches, the grass wasn't green, and any grass that was actually there, or the green stuff, was actually weeds. So I applied some weed killer, and here we can see where the weed killer actually worked, and just took it straight back to dirt. Here's the weed killer that I did use. It was a Spectricide. Just make sure you read the label and follow directions correctly. The next step, you want to cut the lawn as low as possible. I did this after about 4 weeks. I just wanted the weed killer to really set in. Different brands give you different time frames to wait. Just make sure you don't throw any seed down before that time frame has passed. After mowing the lawn short, you can really see how bare it actually is. The next step after cutting the lawn down is to dethatch. The dethatching process gets rid of any dead grass and gives the seed a chance to get some good seed soil contact after you've applied it. So here you'll see me going up and down in one direction, and then I go across that at 90 degrees for the second pass. I then use the lawnmower to pick up all the thatch before moving on. This is the AgriFab plug-aerator that I bought to carry out the next step of the process. This is just towed behind the tractor and it's really easy to use. The aerating process might not be essential, but I thought that it would be good to try this and see if I can turn this lawn around. I did try the putting a screwdriver into the ground, and I actually had met a lot of resistance, so that's what made me want to do this and try and soften the soil up and get some nutrients into the soil. This will give the grass somewhere nice to germinate, and it will mean we'll have a thicker, greener lawn in the future. The next step for me, I had to fill in some of these trenches. They were actually kind of low, so I went over some fresh topsoil and just made sure they were level and filled in before going over any seed. Here you can see one of the plugs. We got some grass on the top, we got a little bit of thatch there, then we got the root system in the plug. I should show you what they look like. So I spent a fair bit of time looking to find the correct seed, or the right seed for me. I ended up going with the Scott's Contractor blend. I kind of just ended up picking up one at the store and put my research completely out the window. This came down to price and the timing that I had left before I thought it was too late to actually overseed. So I started off by using the edge guard on the spreader to go all the way around the edge of the lawn, and then I actually filled in back and forth in the middle of the lawn. I then went back over all of the trenches and all of the bare spots and sprinkled some more seed on at a higher application rate that was on the bag. Every bag comes with the application rate that you need to apply it. So here's an example of the seed falling in the holes left by the plug aerator. Here's just one, but all over the lawn seeds fell into the holes left by the plug aerator, which will then fill in and help thicken the grass up. Next up, you want to apply some peat moss. I went over all the bare spots with a nice thin layer of peat moss. You don't want to put it on too thick or it will start to clump and prevent the water actually getting to the grass seed and prevent germination. Here is the lawn getting its first mow. I applied a starter fertilizer 2 weeks after the initial seeding, and then another 4 to 6 weeks after that. Here are a few clips of the lawn and what it looks like now. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I will link all the products used in the video in the description below.